They're feisty, fun, and forever proud to call Cleveland home. You're watching Cribs in the CLE. Josh and Maria live.
What's up, Cleveland? Welcome to Cribs in the CLE. I'm Josh Cribs.
And I'm Maria Cribs, and welcome to a new day, a new dawn, a new day.
It's a new day.
You feeling good?
I was just about to ask you, how are you feeling?
Always feeling good.
I'm feeling good. I just, I think I trained a little too hard. I stayed in that sauna a little too long because my eyes was red when I got out. So
this morning?
Yeah, when I went in the bathroom, I was like, oh man, either I need to get some sleep or I need to hydrate a little bit.
Oh
so,
yeah, well you know you get sauna, you gotta stay hydrated.
Definitely.
You didn't watch The Bachelor, so you didn't know what went down last night. The Bachelor, Matt, he picked the final woman.
He did?
Yeah, he picked the alleged racist.
Really?
Racial.
Really?
All the Bachelor watchers, y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, he picked the one. Okay, so you know The Bachelor. You were on The Bachelor.
Like that? Yeah.
She was going to antebellum parties and liking pictures with Confederate flags and racial, you know, slangs and things like that. So what happened was, he picked her, but you know, you've been on The Bachelor before.
Yeah.
It taped a while ago.
Right.
So all that racist stuff didn't come out, you know,
until
afterwards. So it's breaking all over
now it's coming out, and he like, hold on.
But he broke up with her already. So now that the finale aired last night, he's going on the media buzz, just letting everybody know that he broke up with her. He had to have a conversation with her and let her know that it was not cool.
Wow.
But you showed me a video of Tiffany Haddish yesterday.
Yes, I want you guys to take a look at Tiffany Haddish on Kids Say the Darndest Things.
She was at work.
She was surprised. She learned she won a Grammy. Check this video out.
For me, I'm just happy with being nominated personally.
I've been nominated a couple times.
You say what?
You've been nominated a couple times.
Yeah, I've been nominated a couple of times for some things.
But I just won a Grammy.
I just what?
You just won a Grammy.
Just love being nominated.
I just won a Grammy?
No.
Are you serious?
I'm not lying. I'm telling you the truth.
Wait. Y'all see this thing in my ear? Y'all see this in my ear?
Tell them all you just won a Grammy. Congratulations. You just won the Best Comedy Album.
Y'all serious?
I'm serious. There's no lie. This is for real.
I really won?
Woo.
You know, a black woman hasn't won in that category since 1986?
Yes, I learned that from Black History.
Yeah, a black woman hasn't won for Best Comedy Album since Whoopi Goldberg. Can I tell you why I'm crying?
Why?
It's a lot of bumpy roads that you cross, right? And it's a lot of times you feel like, well, am I doing the right thing? Is this good enough? Am I good enough? Am I strong enough to do this job?
Come back to us.
And then you just have to believe in yourself.
This is an awesome thing, and for her to find out live while she was doing Kids Say the Darndest Thing, I think was impactful because, you know, we have these things in our ears and we listen to our directors and our producer, and she found that it's like it was a spur of the moment to see her a reaction.
It was funny to see the kids trying to console her, like,
they like, no,
you go, girl, right?
Right. And she was like, hold on, wait, I won?
That's awesome.
Are you saying I won?
And that last, the last female that received it in 1986, she's talking about Whoopi Goldberg. So congrats to Tiffany Haddish. That was awesome.
Well deserved.
Well deserved. I want to talk about Kirk Franklin. Now, if you guys don't know, it was a video that went viral a couple of days of his son. His 33-year-old son, who I guess he's been having a crazy, you know, tumultuous relationship with. He posted a video of an argument between him and Kirk Franklin. And I didn't want to play the argument, you know, because it was Kirk Franklin, he's a gospel singer.
Right.
And it was a little wild. But I listened to the video and I'm like, hey, it happens like that sometimes.
It does with
you might be a gospel artist, but you are a human being.
Right.
And sometimes, especially children, can take you there. So he did post a video, an apology video, but what I wanted to say about the video that his son posted is, he only showed what Kirk Franklin was saying.
Right.
So you never know what the son might have said before then or to trigger him to get like that, you know, which I think is kind of unfair. But Kirk Franklin did release a video and he said this is a private family matter. And I have to agree, that's a private family matter.
Yeah,
that should not be
definitely.
shared.
And when he talked about, he apologized and he sat down in his fans and he told everybody he was sorry and he apologized. And I heard the leaked audio and his son leaked it. And I feel like it was maliciously done because of who Kirk Franklin is in the community and because he's a gospel singer.
Yeah,
so
that's unfortunate.
And we'll talk more about that in Hot Takes.
Hopefully, we got some hot takes coming up. Don't you guys go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Okay, hot take number 1. would you be okay if your child tells you they want to pursue a comedy career?
We'll go to cleveland19.com/vote to give us your answers now. We'll get to the results at the end of the show. You want to take that?
I'll take it. We have our guest coming on. We did a package with Cleveland's own Jasmine Carter. And she talks about how, you know, she's a fellow alumni of Kent State University.
Okay.
And if I'm a parent and my child tells me, you know, I'm moving to LA and I want to pursue comedy in all its greatness, I'm going to say, okay, graduate and then get a job, maybe corporate, maybe own something, entrepreneurship, and then see how you feel about it. I don't know if I'm going to shut them down. This is a new age. So if my parents, I was an athlete, NFL, if my parents would have told me, hey, keep your head in the books, you know, football is a side job, concentrate on this and that only, and shut my dream down, maybe I wouldn't have become who I am today. So I don't think, you know, parents today, we should take a lesson from parents of yesterday and the things that they failed in their guidance to their children. I think that you shouldn't shut a dream down like that if they're passionate about it.
I agree. I mean, have you heard of Dave Chappelle?
Right.
Tiffany Haddish?
Right.
They're making a good living for themselves off of comedy, so I think it's good to have a backup
But
plan.
what if you don't think your child is funny?
That's not up to you to determine.
Okay.
They might not think you cute.
Okay.
You ain't got to say that.
So
Or their opinions don't really matter.
I hear you.
You know?
You go to a comedy, one of their shows, and not just you don't think they're funny, no one's laughing. Like,
oh, well, then you can tell them to improve, or maybe you can sign them up for some improv classes.
you
or something.
think you're
Like,
funny. Like,
I know,
do you give them...
I know I'm funny. Hot take
Okay.
number 2, let's get it. Don't try to play me. That was a little bit of shade, Josh.
Okay.
Look, okay, should you pay your older children to help your younger children with their schoolwork? Now, I got this because my son had a project due. It's actually due today, but we got it done a couple days early. And I was thinking, I have an older sibling. Now, I would pay her to babysit. Why can't I pay her, here, help your brother with this? I give you $25. Help him with this paper. I don't see anything wrong with it. I feel like that's what kids are there for. And I used to babysit my brother all the time and wouldn't get paid for it. And now, if I pay for you to babysit, why couldn't I pay for you to, because technically that is kind of like babysitting, but you're just helping him with his work at the same time. So yes, I would. Do I think you should? You should maybe offer something if you have it to give. That's my thought on it.
Okay, I thought you were going to throw me under the bus.
Who, you?
I paid our daughter to help Izzy because he came to me and I'm like, man, I don't remember this. So I called Kamora in the room and she was like, man, you cash out me this much money, I do it. And then I did it. I cash out her the money and she was like, good doing business with you.
No, but I
and then
paid
she
her
went
too.
in there.
So she got us. I paid her too. I paid her for the research paper.
Yeah. She cashed.
So we got scammed.
She scammed
We got
us?
hustled. Yes.
Wow.
Oh, and she's really
You
smart
paid
too.
her?
But I like paying her because she'll actually, instead of she won't just do it for you. She'll say, this is how you cite a source, and she'll actually make him do the work, which I love that about her. But now I feel like she owed me some money. You gotta go text her down.
You got us.
Let's go to hot take number 3. Oh my goodness, look. Do celebrities owe public explanations when dealing with private family matters? Now, this, I guess, is from the Kirk Franklin story.
Yes.
And that's just tough.
And I wanted to go back into it and use it as a hot take because, you know, Kirk Franklin is a celebrity. And let's talk about why his son put that out there. He put that out there to embarrass him. They were, you know, getting into a heated from whatever it is. It's family, it's domestic. It's sometimes it's appropriate to handle things inside. And I don't necessarily think that the public deserves to have privy. Even if that information comes out, he can make a statement because of who he is, but I don't think we're owed that explanation. I don't think when it comes out, we should be waiting like, oh, what you got to say about this? Nah, it's family.
I just feel like it's family, but his son is 33 years old. And the way I would see it is, I've raised you. You're grown now. I'm not going to allow you to disrespect me. And if I feel like, you know, Kirk Franklin is a celebrity at the end of the day. So if you try to put that out there to destroy me, to destroy, you know, income that I'm probably using to help you out sometimes, I don't need you in my life. You my son, you my family member. I love you. But at this part, we have to go our ways until maybe you can grow some emotional stability. Or we can try to, because they say they were in counseling and therapy trying to work on their relationship because it is his older son. And sometimes men and their sons bump head, and sometimes women and their daughters bump head. But if you're trying to destroy me when I'm trying to get to this level or maintain my level of celebrity and you're trying to destroy that and I notice that, I have to cut you off.
Yeah, and the cutoff part is a little bit you know, maybe you change that relationship as far as cut off.
Right.
And you just, you know, don't speak to them as much. You wish them well, you love them, but it's not the same. The relationship changes until, like you said, it becomes more mature.
That's true. Now, look, you need a good laugh? Well, coming up next, we have a comedian who is killing it on stage.
Yes, again, I told you, we sat down with Cleveland's own Jasmine Carter when we come back.
Welcome back to the show. Now, in honor of Women's History Month, we thought we'd showcase a female stand-up comedian who calls Cleveland home.
And no, we're not talking about Maria right here, even though she thinks she can do that. Our next guest has truly been a star.
She's ranked number 10 on the Billboard comedy charts and was the first woman to win the Cleveland Comedy Festival.
Yes, we've got the one and only Jasmine Carter in the house.
What's up, Jasmine?
What's up?
Now, wait a minute. You Cleveland born and raised? You from Cleveland?
Yeah, I was born in Cleveland, raised in Maple Heights.
What type of projects are you currently working on now?
Right now, I'm working on a web series with my best friend. I still do videos every day, and I'm trying to put together another comedy special. How did
you realize you were funny? Like, were you like clowning in class like me, or?
Please don't relate yourself to her.
Actually, I did not know I was funny for a while. Like, I knew that I could make my friends laugh, but I was like a shy kid, and then like Vine and Instagram came along and just changed the game for me. I was like, oh, they done messed up now. And I guess that's when I realized I was funny.
So would you start doing posting videos or something?
Yeah, when I was like in high school still, I was posting videos, pictures, and people were laughing. They thought I was funny. I was like, oh, I guess I'm funny.
At what point do you say, man, I can do this? And at what point do you say, I'm gonna go, you know, to the comedy. I'm gonna go down and test my luck on stage.
Yeah.
Actually, my nephew, he was like 10 at the time. He was like, okay, so what's the next step for you? I was like, wow, that's
not a 10-year-old. Like,
yeah,
how you gonna make some money in all this, right?
And I was like, I don't know. And I didn't want to do stand-up. I didn't think I was gonna be good at it. And then I got into like a bad breakup, and I was like, well, I'm about to be stunting on him. Let's go ahead and do stand-up. That's literally how it happened.
Hold on, did you use him for your material? Like, let me tell you about all men being dogs. Oh.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna laugh?
Yeah, it was fun.
You could have just laughed just for the camera? So where would you
get in trouble if I don't laugh at her jokes.
Where would you get your material from? Like what inspires you?
Mostly personal experience. I can only talk about what I know about. So anything that has happened to me or someone has done to me, it is fair game.
Do you still get nervous before you, because you know I played football, and every game I still got nervous. Even though I knew my craft and knew it well, I still got a little butterflies. Do you still get butterflies before you know, do a show or try to make somebody laugh?
Oh yeah, especially now because the shows are so far in between because of COVID. I'm like always nervous, but I'm sure, as you know, like the nerves is what drive you.
Yes.
Like means you care, and then the times when you real nervous, you you kill it.
Jasmine, I gotta ask you one question before we wrap you now. You know, I consider myself to be a comedian.
Oh, Lord.
And Josh be trying to say I'm not a comedian, but I mean, technically, I'm funny, so can I call myself? I was thinking about changing my Instagram bio and putting comedian in there. You don't have to do stand-up to be a comedian, right?
You don't have to do stand-up to be a comedian, because we all think of like Will Ferrell as a comedian. He's very funny personality. So I think personally, if you do anything and it causes joy and laughter to the masses, you're a comedian.
That's what I'm talking about. That has been my girl, my kind of girl.
Well,
now, when I come out to LA, send me your email and all that. I'm coming to LA, hit you up, because I think about getting me an agent too, okay?
You should.
Jasmine, thank you so much for coming to the show. It's been so much fun.
Jasmine, thank you.
Anytime you got a project coming up, come on back, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Jasmine is cool. She out in LA doing her thing.
Yeah, and she started out here in Cleveland and doing the skits like you do.
Yeah.
I guess comedians can be
more skits than I've been doing.
Yeah, I mean, just like you.
Right, but look, but make sure when people post those videos, they need your support. You gotta like, you gotta share, you gotta comment. So find her on YouTube and her social media accounts and show her some love so she can get the exposure that she needs.
Definitely.
Yeah, thanks for joining the show, Jasmine. But look, we got more Cribs in the CLE when we get back. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the show. Now look, tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day, and we thought we'd get you in the mood to celebrate.
Yes, we sat down with an Irish bartender who told us what to do and not to do on this holiday. A little hint, don't order the green beer.
Right, they don't like that.
Nah.
Check this video out.
Hi, I'm Sean Gormley, and we are at Gormley's Pub in Rocky River, Ohio. I've been a barber for 31 years. In Ireland for the first 4 years as an apprentice learning the trade, and I came to America when I was 19, and I've been in the business ever since. I'm from Derry City, which is in the northwest of Ireland. St. Patrick's Day in Ireland was never a big event growing up. We always just went to Mass and went back to school or work. It wasn't until I really came to this country where it became such a big deal. Just politely nod or just put your hand up. Never click your fingers and say, hey, over here. Usually that's the best way. Should I ever serve or drink green beer? Never. Even though the Irish, we love everything green, just not the beer. Always, first preference when you want to order a pint is of Ireland's greatest pint of Guinness. The shamrock on Guinness is more of a fad. A perfect pint is a perfect smooth pint without any imperfections in the head of the pint. So I would say no. To order an Irish car bomb here at Gormley's is not something you want to do. Growing up in the north of Ireland, coming from the Troubles, it's something that we experienced, and we don't think it's a very fun comment as far as ordering a drink. Here we call it a Guinness bomb, and we always educate the customers on reasons and why, and just to make sure that they can continue to order the drink but give it a different name. To say St. Patty with 2 T's or St. Patty 2 D's, more patties is sometimes acceptable, but I always correct everybody. Said it is a saint we're talking about, and it's always St. Patrick, never St. Patty. We're not a burger. There is a lot of clothes out there that we've seen that's a little bit over the line, a little bit of offensive. You know, one thing about the Irish is we like to have a lot of fun, but we're not that easily offended. But there is sometimes a fine line. Just to be respectful of everybody and to remember to enjoy the day and to remember what this day is all about, our great heritage and faith. When everybody does order a pint or two, if you want to toast with your friends, a great term is always sláinte, which means cheers to your health.
All right, so don't be going around looking for no green beer. That's offensive.
And
All
don't
right.
be out here saying Patty, St. Patty.
Right.
It's Patrick.
Because he
St.
said he will check you.
Yeah, he'll be like,
If you want to see that video again, go to cribsinthecle.com and hit on the CLE Weekends tab, okay?
Yes.
Let's get to those megaphone poll results.
All right.
Would you support your child? They said they wanted to pick up a career as being a comedian. 80% said yes, and 20% said
we should have did this for significant others.
Yeah.
Would the significant other allow this to
As
happen?
long as you can pay the bills, and, you know, you can have your leisure time. You're supposed to support one another, but you can't be the judge of someone else's talent.
I wish I had a comedy special and I invited you. You be in the front row. I roast you the whole time.
You roast. See, this is my thing.
Nah, in fun though.
Y'all think I'm the mean one. Y'all don't know Josh. He wants to roast me. He want me to be in the front of the audience getting real. You gonna roast your wife? That's why your daughter got you for some money this weekend. We love you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow right here on Cribs in the CLE. I got my money back from that little girl. I'm telling you.
No, you don't. Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness.